Hey everybody.
Hello, I'm Kim.
And I'm Erin, and we are K&E RV TV. And we are currently on a road trip from New Hampshire to Tennessee in our RV. We do live in our RV full time, and we're using our Harvest Host membership on our way down.
Yeah, and everyone has been asking us a lot of questions about Harvest Host. So we're gonna use this video to answer some of your questions and show you a couple more Harvest Host locations that we are using on our way to Tennessee.
Yeah, it's been a great trip so far, and we stayed at Brady's Distillery last night. So we have a clip of what we were doing here last night.
Yeah.
So we'll show you that, and then we're getting on the road and heading to our next Harvest Host location.
Yeah, currently we're in Roanoke, Virginia, and we're heading to
Meadowview, Virginia.
Yeah, to a cool farm.
Yeah,
at least it looks like a cool farm, and like cidery mixed
we'll find
together.
out.
So Harvest Host is really cool. We really love it, and we're glad to answer your questions about it.
For sure.
We are Kim and Erin, and this is Zach and Cody. We are best friends living and traveling full-time in our renovated RV, Lucy. We have been on the road since October 2020, so please subscribe to join in on all the fun.
RV TV, K&E RV TV, sing it with us.
RV TV. And tonight we are staying at a Harvest Host here in Roanoke, Virginia. If you don't know what Harvest Host is, it's an annual membership that you can use to stay at wineries and distilleries, museums, different places. They just ask you to patron the business, and you do pay an annual fee, but you get to stay at some really cool places. And tonight we're staying at a distillery right off of the highway. Easy travel for us, heading from New Hampshire to the Smoky Mountains, Tennessee.
So this is called Brady's Distillery in Roanoke, Virginia. They have like a little tasting room where we can buy some liquor. We got 30 amp included with our stay. We just gotta go purchase some liquor. What a shame.
Twist my arm.
Let's go do it. We did pull up here right as it was getting dark, but they have a nice spot here right next to the distillery. It does have train tracks right behind where you park. They do have a dumpster, which is awesome.
Yeah, and it's a nice level spot too.
Yeah, nice level spot, and we have 30 amp hookups, which is amazing. Now, if you can find a Harvest Host that comes with electricity, win-win. Can't really see it, but we're connected
right there,
right over here, perfectly level.
Yep.
They pulled up and it was like win-win-win.
Love that when it's just an easy, we just roll in and plug in. We can't beat that.
They have like pretty lights out here and a lot of seating. Unfortunately, nothing's going on here tonight, but the girls said last night they had a big event going on here, but we missed it.
They have a stage out there, so now they have like bands, and there's cute little like fire pit.
So it's cute.
It looks like this is where they make some stuff right in here.
Yeah, you can see
the barrels.
You can see all the barrels in there, all the whiskey barrels.
It's really cute though.
Okay, there's no music playing right now. It looks like there's like a band. That's what we heard outside. That's cool. A little band. How fun. There's a little bar over here.
And they have all the bottles of liquor, and they sell like some glassware and like specialty like crafting stuff for your drinks. That's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Dilly beans.
What's dilly beans?
Seasonal, spicy pickled beans.
Pickled beans.
They're good for like a Bloody Mary.
They do have some fun cocktails that you can get here as well. Ooh, key lime pie. That sounds good.
Some of them sound really nice.
But we're exhausted.
Have your classics like Old Fashioned, Manhattan, Gin Gimlet. I know people about that. Ooh, mojito with a lazy Jack rum, which is what I purchased.
Rum. They just have basic like vodka, rum, whiskey,
gin.
Yeah, gin. So nothing flavored or anything like that.
But I love a good silver or white rum. So, and this is cool to have something, you know, that's made locally here in Roanoke.
Right.
And actually, this was the first distillery in over 100 years when the three brothers got together and came up with Brady. I guess that's probably their last name. That makes sense. So it's pretty cool.
But we're exhausted. We had a long day today. Yes. We hiked the Blue Ridge Tunnel, and then we drove here for 2 hours. So we're tired.
Check out the Blue Ridge Tunnel video because that was a really, really good time. So we're gonna go just chill in the RV, and we'll see you in the morning. We definitely enjoyed our night here last night, relaxing, hooked up. We actually used the air conditioner, which we haven't used in 2 weeks.
Right, it was nice sleeping with the air conditioner. It creates that like white noise and it just makes you sleep better. Obviously, more comfortable. It was great.
Really, really great. So there is, except for
there's a one minus here, a big minus.
Yeah, I guess, especially since Kim's bed is in the back
This
here.
is my bed, and this is the train tracks. And it was in the middle of the night. I don't even know what time a train come through. And the trains are like the long trains.
Yeah.
So it was just going on
For a while.
But
I'm almost comforted
wasn't
by
too
the
bad.
sound of a train, but I'm asleep in the front up
Yeah.
here, so I wasn't. It was literally like at her head.
And then it was right at 8 a.m. as our alarm clock. So
That's good.
that
We
was
needed to
that.
get-
Yeah,
we needed to get ready.
that was fun. But
But
we're
we're all disconnected. We're ready to get on the road. It's about a little over 2-hour drive. So I guess we will see you when we get there.
we safely made it to Kelly Ridge Farms, and we are in Meadowview, Virginia. Yep. And this is like a farm and like a cidery like together. It's called Tumbling Creek Cider Company. And when we got here, we got a nice little tour.
Yes.
And we got to taste some yummy cider.
Like probably the best cider I've ever had. There were a few other harvest hosts doing the tour as well, so we didn't film anything. We didn't want to make anybody uncomfortable, but literally like delicious cider. This farm has been in the Kelly family for 9 generations, and they just started the cidery in 2019. So it's pretty cool, and he literally gave us a great tour, just gave us behind the scenes, kind of told us how the cider is made,
Yeah.
the type of apples, everything. It was really cool. I had no idea.
And we didn't even know we were going to get that experience. So that was a win.
For sure, especially like that's one of the best benefits about Harvest Hosts is sometimes you get really cool experiences that you wouldn't have done otherwise. So
Right?
that was really fun. Other than that, we've been rained out. It's looked like this.
It's
Or
very
it's been
gloomy.
pouring.
Here's a look at the farm. It's
Yeah.
very beautiful. This Harvest Host location, it was about like 15 minutes off of the highway, and definitely some thin, I wouldn't say crazy windy, but definitely thin, small narrow roads, right?
And actually, the mountains are right over there.
Yeah,
You can't see
there
them right now,
are mountains.
but they
Was a
are-
pretty view.
We had a little bit of sunshine and we got to see them, but that was only minutes. But
Yeah,
it
the
is
host
really
does live at the house here. His name is Justin. He's the one who gave us a tour. Great. They have pigs and sheep, and there's horses up in this field that we've been able to
Oh, there's one
see
over
out of
there.
our RV. You see one? Oh, it's back in the distance.
Yeah.
They had dogs and cats that have been very friendly with us. We had the cat jumped right inside the RV.
Which was fun.
We're like, all right, I guess we gotta do pet. No, we're not stealing the cat.
Yeah, they do have 5 parking locations here, and 2 of them do offer electric, and you can do water as well for an extra charge. But it is really, really beautiful. I just wish we would have had better weather. We didn't get to really explore because the weather's been so bad. We've kind of posted up inside.
Yeah.
We did get a video done, get some posts.
Trying to get out as many videos as quickly as I can. It's hard on the road.
It is, but so we kind of just been relaxing. But it's really, really beautiful here. And again, I wish the weather was better. We would have showed you more. But we're actually gonna get on the road shortly and head to a Cracker Barrel.
Woo! Look at this fire pit. Isn't this cool?
If it had been raining, I would have loved to have used it.
Right?
You can. There's also a fire ring and chairs right across, and he said we could have used that as well if we
Right
wanted
here.
to. But again, the weather did not.
If you want to be social.
But I wanted to show you the bottle. They have quite a few different options, but this one I really enjoyed. It's more like a traditional cider, but theirs are not as sweet. It's just more flavorful and just really well balanced on the palate. It's literally the best cider I think I've ever had.
Yeah, he gave us like a whole tasting. We probably tried at least like 8 different.
Yeah.
He has them all on tap. And he gave us a whole explanation on their apples.
Which he
And
gave us some samples
they
of
grow
those too.
special apples that are like not as sweet as normal apples. So it makes the cider not
Way-
as sweet.
Way more balanced.
So it's really, really good cider.
You can purchase it online as well. I'm going to tell you the website. So the website is tumblingcreekcider.com. And if you're into cider, I definitely suggest you give them a try. They have a lot of different flavors. And it's just like so refreshing and delicious. And you can tell like the quality in this cider is...
So for our stay here, we got a bottle and we paid for electricity.
Yeah. Which
So
has been nice.
some places, majority of the places make you pay extra for electricity.
Yeah, for the
But like at Brady's where we were at the beginning of this video, that was included free as long as you made the purchase in the tasting room, which we were going to do anyways.
Yeah.
So
that's a win-win.
But so literally every Harvest Host is different in what they offer.
Alright guys, we got a little sunshine popping out now, so we decided to sit outside and answer some of your Harvest Host questions that y'all have had for us. So starting off, how much is the membership?
So there's different levels of their memberships. We just have the basic one that includes like the wineries, breweries, churches, farms. And that one, for your first year, you could probably get it for around $80. Or when you renew, it's $100. So last year when we got it for the first time, we paid $80. We just had to renew again this year, and we had to pay $100.
Yes, which still not bad considering it paid for itself with our first few stays. And then the upgraded membership, which includes golf courses and Boondockers Welcome, which is where people have you come and stay at their home or their property, and that one does cost $179 annually. But again, for your first year, you would get the 20% discount, which is around like $150 or so for the year. But the basic membership has over 5,000 locations.
Wow.
And then the upgraded membership with the Boondockers Welcome and the golf courses has over 9,000 locations. So if you really want to basically double your amount of locations for you to visit, then the upgraded membership could really work for you. We do find with just the basic, it's gotten us, you know, where we need to be.
Yeah,
so
for the most part.
We've enjoyed it.
There's not always locations exactly where you want them to be, but we've pretty much been able to find one, and if we don't, you know, we go another route.
Yep, exactly.
Staying at a Cracker Barrel or, you know, a truck stop or anywhere.
Yeah.
Cracker Barrel. Did I say that?
Yeah.
Cabela's, that's what I meant.
Cabela's, which has been great. So this is actually like our second season of using Harvest Host, and this year they've actually added some new filters on the app, which you can look up extra nights that some of the Harvest Hosts have available, or even hookups, which we've really enjoyed this season. Last year there weren't very many locations with electric or hookups, but this year a lot more of the hosts are offering it, which has been really nice.
Yeah, so you can filter on the app just to see the places that have electric hookups.
Yeah,
so it makes it a lot easier.
Really easy, especially if you know you're trying to avoid RV parks and you need to plug in every so often. Now you have that option, which has been really nice.
We've been traveling for almost 2 weeks tomorrow, and we haven't stayed at one RV park because of the places that we've been able to find with electricity. Yes,
because we can go, you know, a few days without it, but our house batteries will start draining when we're not hooked up, and then we have an issue running like our water pump and you know, our lights, our fridge, certain things that, you know, we need. So it's been nice to have that option this year, for sure. It's definitely been a bonus.
Yeah, and now some of them are starting to offer extra nights for a fee, which is nice as well. Your Harvest Host membership includes your first night stay places. You know, they just want you to patron the business. You're supposed to spend at least $30 every spot that you go to. But then some of them are offering extra nights for a fee, and the host gets to make whatever price they want for the extra night, if they want to allow that or not.
And we've actually stayed at some that didn't even charge for the extra nights or the electric, just asking you for donations again or to patron the host. So I mean, there's a lot of options. We've really enjoyed our Harvest Host membership. We can't say enough good things.
But literally every host is different. Yeah, you got to read the whole description on the app, because literally every single one's different. They offer something different. They want you to purchase or
donate,
or donate,
you know,
so they're all different. Like
we stayed at a few churches, and they obviously don't have things for sale usually, so like that you would just can donate to the church. It's also really nice because Harvest Host will take you to locations that you wouldn't normally know about. Never. And it really helps to, you know, promote and help out small businesses too. Instead of staying at, you know, the big commercialized RV parks or whatever, you actually can help out a local business like the Cider here. Like this cider is delicious. So, you know,
we would have never found this place if it wasn't for Harvest Host.
Exactly. So that's a benefit in itself. Majority, I say like 40% of the Harvest Host locations are within
what, 5 miles of a highway?
5 miles of a highway or interstate. So that's, you know, a lot of options. And if you're just looking for a quick place to stay for the night, you can usually find something. Or if you want to go off the beaten path a little bit and go somewhere new and exciting, like some of the like alpaca farms we've been to. A lot of the farms we've been to, really enjoy hanging out with
but
the
usually
animals.
The farms are the ones that are literally off the beaten path, because, you know, farms aren't normally just right next to a highway. Right. But the farms for us, like, once you get off the highway and drive a few minutes, you get to see so much beauty that you wouldn't see if you were just driving on the highway.
Exactly. So you can kind of, you know, plan your route the way you want. If you're in a hurry and you're just trying to get to your next location, you can find something right off the highway for the night. Or if you do have the time to kind of explore and really enjoy these hosts that are really incredible, you can do that too. So you kind of curate whatever you want from your Harvest Host membership, which I think is incredible.
Yeah. So at the majority of Harvest Host locations, they don't have electric hookups. But when the times that we've been traveling, we normally travel during the spring and during the fall when the weather is appropriate. I don't think we'd be able to do this over the summer.
Yeah, like
unless we found
summer.
every spot with electricity.
True.
Because not having AC, once the weather's over like 75 degrees, it gets really hot.
Yeah.
Inside of the RV.
And using our generator, it is not cost effective because it takes gas. And it also, our generator is on board, so it takes gas from the gas tank of the engine. So it's not something that we can, you know, do long term anyway. So yeah, traveling during the cooler and the more comfortable months is what makes it really doable for us. And a lot of times we've noticed, I mean, I've noticed even before we signed up for our Harvest Host, I did some research ahead of time, and I would get some emails and just kind of, you know, saying, hey, come check us out. And they gave discounts during the fall because it is the best time to kind of be on the road traveling and checking out these places.
Especially we just came from New England, we got to see all the fall leaves as we were traveling down. So definitely fall is the best time for Harvest Host.
For sure.
But safety. Oh, yeah. One of the other reasons we like Harvest Host so much is we're getting a cheaper spot to sleep for the night. We could stay cheaper, you know, always staying at Cracker Barrels or truck stops and all that stuff, but it's just not as safe as being out here in the middle of nowhere. And we're two girls, so we always have to think about our safety. And not as you know, it's more comfortable at being at a Harvest Host too. And that's the thing, like, we've had people ask us about, like, why, you know, you're staying at Harvest Host, you know, you're paying for the electricity or the hookups, or you're purchasing items. Why not just stay at an RV park? Yeah. Well, first of all, RV parks are still really expensive, and you're paying $50 to, you know, $100 a night just for your spot, when we can stay at the Harvest Host and not pay for like hookups if we don't need them, first of all, and then, you know, patron the business. So we're getting something for that, just like the cider we purchased. You know, yeah, we're making a purchase, but I'm getting something in return. When we're paying at an RV park, you're just putting in that money and you're not getting anything. Yeah, exactly. Besides, you know, your site. But yeah, so I mean, you're getting an experience usually, so, and it's definitely still ends up being cheaper. I mean, if you come here, we the other set of guests that were here with the Harvest Host that we did the tour, they bought like 20 bottles. I know. So it can turn into an expensive stay, but again, you're still getting, you know, your product. You're getting something in return, so that it just makes it, you know, better overall. It's not just like you're throwing your money away, bye, and you're getting something in return. The Harvest Host, when we try to choose our locations, we try to find one that's like a full experience, kind of like the alpaca farm. We got to go see the alpacas and feed them and literally sleep right next to them. For our one night included in our Harvest Host membership, we went in their store and we bought some alpaca socks. Like, and now we get to use those alpaca socks all the time. So it's like, we just try to find our locations that will benefit us as well as benefit them. Right. And to go along with that, like one of the farms we stayed at, we got farm fresh eggs, farm fresh bacon, and like we're gonna eat anyway, so we might as well, we're gonna buy food, we're gonna help them out, and we still get to eat food. So it's like a win-win. Yeah, we're helping out, you know, a smaller business. Again, like she just said, it's a win all around. So if you want, you know, the convenience of an RV park, so you can just whatever, that's, you know, fine. But if you want to do a little more exploring or just have a quick place to stop for the night, Harvest Host is a great tool for your traveling. And we're not sponsored by Harvest Host in any way, shape, or form. Nope. We just love it, and we want other people to get the same experiences that we're getting. Harvest Host, if you're listening, feel free to sponsor us. We're here but we just want to, you know, everyone else to have the same great experiences that we had. And it's you get to check out some places you never would have known about. And we've had some really, really special interactions. We met some amazing hosts. We're just awesome people. Yeah. So, you know, it's been a win-win for us from the beginning. I kind of wish we would have signed up earlier. We thought about it for a while, and finally, once we were in New England, we're like, well, let's we didn't. Our first like couple years of RVing, we didn't boondock at all. Nope. We always stayed at RV parks, you know. So this has been really nice, and you can kind of, if you want to plan ahead, you can. I think some of the hosts will allow you to make a reservation up to like 6 months or so. So if you really are a planner and you want to know what you're doing ahead of time, you can do that. Or if you're more like us and you just kind of,
you know, wing it.
We do one day at a time.
Pretty much.
Like, when that's how far we plan in advance. So the Harvest hosts have been great for that.
Yeah, a lot of them will let you even do same day reservations. Actually, let's give you a peek at the app so you can kind of see how to use it. It's pretty easy. So we came inside, pulled out the iPad, so Kim can kind of give you a little look around the app.
So you can see that these are all the locations. And then you can, I'll zoom into where we are. And these are all locations, and you see the little pictures? There's one for a wine glass, so this one's like the wineries. And the little tractors are farms. The little beer mug are like breweries. And then there's ones that look like a little
church, and those are usually like attractions, like churches, museums,
yeah,
different places.
But they have a lot of different weird Harvest hosts as well. Like there's a drive-in,
yeah,
or
that would be fun.
Like at a motor speedway. They have a lot of different really cool locations. Anything that has like a big parking lot. But so we can filter. I'll show you. Filter for electric hookups. So you can check off electric hookups, and then it'll show you just the ones that offer electric.
Or extra nights. You can also put in your
length.
Yeah, your length of your rig.
Type of the RV. If you have pets.
A host type, you can also.
Not all Harvest hosts accept pets.
So we wanted to show you kind of what it's like when you want to pick your host. So we're going to click on the one that we're actually at right now. Kelly Ridge Farms, and it kind of, you can see right here, it pops up telling you they have electric hookups and extra nights available. I tap on there.
They have a lot of pictures. You can go through 109 photos, so we always look at the pictures.
Yep. And we can come down here, see what they offer. You can see their rating. You can click on reviews, which is great because a lot of people who have stayed beforehand will let you know like how the parking is. You know, if getting there is difficult to find the location, or how the roads are.
They give you
gives you a little bit about them. You know, you can read through that. And then it shows you their operating hours. They'll usually have special notes like this one. They are working farms, so they wanted us to give them an idea of when we were going to arrive so they could greet us and show us where to park. Shows you what they have available. Hookup notes, they'll usually tell you that too, whether they have a couple or you know, where you need to park. Shows the amenities and things you can purchase. And then down here is where you're going to check your availability. It gives you a calendar of the dates. So you would choose, you know, the dates you want to check in and out, and then send in, you'd click request it. And then the Harvest host usually get back with you within a couple hours or a day. Usually give you some arrival notes, and then here's some pictures of like where the people were parking their RVs, so you have an idea of what the parking is like. And some of them, he was amazing and gave some special directions too, because it's a little more difficult to
since
get
we're on
to
a
this
farm.
location. And here's your reviews, which are very helpful because you can get a better idea of what they offer and what your stay is going to be like. So very, very easy to use.
Yeah, we get to leave a review for every stay we have, and then they can also review us as well.
So make sure you behave yourself, because they'll review you too. So when you are requesting a Harvest host stay, the host can check and see if you have any, you know, good remarks or bad. Or
and you're not
whatever.
allowed to cancel within 24 hours or you get a bad strike.
Yes, obviously emergencies happen, so you know, things happen.
It's up to the host.
Right. Alright, y'all, we hope we basically covered any questions you had about Harvest Host membership, or if you've used Harvest Host, or how you feel about it. Leave a comment as well, or if you have any other questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. Again, we really love our Harvest Host membership. It's been such a benefit to our life and traveling.
We came inside to try to grab one more thing to buy, and they have stickers. So we wanted to get one of their stickers for our sticker board. Here's a look of all of their ciders that they have on tap. We really like this cherry one as well. They had a blueberry, a peach, and we loved them all.
Got another bottle.
Another bottle for the road. Look, they're making cider.
Thank you so much. All right, everybody, we made it to our home, our second home away from home apparently now, is Cracker Barrel for the night. We enjoyed our stay at Kelly Ridge Farms. Just wish we had more sunshine. Would have been nice.
We got sunshine now.
Yeah. It's actually, let's show you where, not too shabby of a view here at this Cracker Barrel. This is where the RV is parked, and our front door opens over here. There hasn't been too much traffic on this road, just really the people leaving the Cracker Barrel. So that's been nice. I don't know if you can see the sun over there, but then the highway is right down there. So we're protected from the sound by the building just a little bit. But we do have some good views of the Virginia mountains over here.
So this Cracker Barrel is located in Bristol, Virginia. We're about a couple hours away from the Smokies, and we had to drive up a big hill. This is a normal Highway 81 right here. We had to drive up a big hill to get this nice view from this Cracker Barrel. You feel this breeze?
It's a beautiful view from here.
Right? I mean, you can hear the highway from here, but the RV is parked on the other side, and we can't hear it.
Yeah, the building kind of helps block the sound for sure.
But it's definitely a nice view from over here.
It feels great.
I hope you all enjoyed the video today. I hope we answered all of your Harvest Host questions. Even if you guys aren't RVers, I hope you learned something about what we do and how we do it and kind of what goes into our decision making.
There's a long process.
There's always a lot that goes into it.
Yep.
But this is our last video.
Yes, we will be making it to our final destination tomorrow. So, you know, make sure you hit your subscribe button, hit your notification bell, because you want to see us finally arriving in the Smokies. You want to see the next video. We will be checking out our new home, hopefully. So we're very excited, and we're hoping, you know, smooth sailing. It's only a few hours from here. So yeah, that's what we're doing in the morning.
All right, guys. See you in the next episode.
Woo!
Bye, y'all.